We've got over 500 vehicle tests on this channel, and almost all of them have headlight tests, so if you want to see how the lights on your vehicle work, this is the right place to be. Yeah, it looks like Mazda sent us a CX-30 SUV to drive. We're going to do a complete road test on this in another video, but here we're doing strictly night drive, especially the headlight test. Looks like one giant bulb. We'll find out soon enough. So let's give it a go. Okay, it's dark enough. Let's see what these lights do. Right now they're on low beam. Now we cranked it up a notch to high beam. A lot of glare coming out of that little hole. And here's what the taillights look like. And I see the emergency flashers are in the middle of the rear taillights. Not much going on in the front end with the emergency lights, that's for sure. Got more light coming off the mirror. Yeah, turning off the headlights helps a little bit, but not much going on here still. Definitely pretty good from the rear. Put the transmission in reverse, and we have a pretty bright screen here, even though it's not that big. Lights up pretty good though. The rest of the vehicle does on the inside, although there's not much in here. And the power window controls on the door. And the instrument cluster. And the neighborhood hooker right on time. I'll pass. Now getting back to the headlights. Very bright, good height over the bushes, that's a good sign. Pretty good for a single bulb. We'll go to high beam. Not a wide spread, but definitely strong in the middle. And on the stark dingy street on regular beam, then high beam. These are pretty good headlights. By the way, if you have a Mazda CX-30, you might want to check and see if it has active front lighting system. The active headlight system means the headlights turn in the same direction as the steering wheel. Swiveling right if the steering wheel's right, swiveling left if the steering wheel's left. Great feature to have on tight mountain roads when you're taking tight corners, which unfortunately I cannot demonstrate right now. That is under the exterior lighting program on your menu. You may have it, you may not. You might want to check. Another feature I mentioned in my daytime video, I'm going to show you again now that we're out in the dark, the heads-up display in the windshield. And as I mentioned earlier, can you disconnect this or not? Well, yes and no. You get in the program, active driving display content. Yes, you can disconnect it. The problem is, you turn the car off, turn it back on, and this comes on again. Basically, you cannot turn it off permanently. Very unusual. The only way you can turn this off permanently is to take a bunch of dark socks. Yep, that's right, socks. Stick them down the hole. And now it's finally gone. I know that sounds silly, but hey, it's the engineer's fault at Mazda for not allowing us to turn it off, not mine. Complain to them. But now you know how to get rid of it. And it would be nice if we had a button to disconnect the auto-dimming mirror. I don't like these when I'm driving heavy city traffic, blacks out the mirrors, but we don't have a button. But if you put a piece of tape over the sensor hole, that's right here, you can turn it off that way. That's what I do. By the way, these active headlights are usually found only on very, very expensive cars. It's nice to see that Mazda is giving it to us on a less expensive car. But don't break them because they're very, very expensive to replace. If you do a lot of highway driving at night, I think you'll find these lights more than adequate. Lights up the road signs, very good. As you can see. Even way down the road. Overall, I think the Mazda CX-30 passed our night drive test. So let's wrap this up. Good for lighting up dark, dingy streets like this, too. And that concludes our night drive. You want to see the complete 1-week test we did, the fuel economy figures and all that stuff, just click on the link and watch.